Let's consider Mr. Kumar, an expert plumber, who is also a professional electrician, a certified draftsman, and an established singer. Based on the requirement and the tools provided, Mr. Kumar can perform any of these tasks effortlessly. In simple terms, this is function overloading, where the required function overloads all other functions of Mr. Kumar at real time. Function overloading is the process of overloading a function with multiple tasks. This feature allows a function to be redefined multiple times, with different parameters and return types, so that it could be reused to perform different tasks. This is possible by giving the same name to more than one function, and ensuring that their parameter types, or the number of parameters, are different. This ability of functions to overload is also known as function polymorphism or compile-time polymorphism. Polymorphism means having different forms. The correct function is invoked depending upon the data type and the number of arguments passed to the function. We will now see how we can implement function overloading in a program. Program 46. Using function overloading, multiply two numbers, divide the two numbers, and square a number. This is the program code. We have here three functions with the same name, operate. First operate function accepts two parameters of type int and returns the multiplication value. Second operate function accepts two float numbers and returns the division value. Third operate function accepts one int number and returns the square value. The compiler decides which function is to be called by examining the data types passed, or the number of arguments passed, into the function. On line 19, the function operate is passed with integer parameters x and y, and so the first operate function is invoked. In other words, the first operate function overloads the other two defined operate functions. Similarly, on line 20, the program calls operate function, into which float variables n and m are passed as parameters. Hence, in this case, the second operate function overloads the other functions. Finally, on line 21, the operate function is passed with just one value, an integer value. Hence, this function call invokes the third operate function. Values are printed on screen, and the program ends.